You might remember in one of our episodes last year we featured Zahra Stardust, pole dancer, stripper, feminist lawyer and human rights activist. Zahra doesn't fit into any stereotype very neatly, and that can be confronting for even the most liberal of institutions. Zahra was supposed to feature in an exhibition called On Side next week, featuring empowered women in sport at Casula Powerhouse Art Centre in southwest Sydney. But the gallery was concerned that a certain image of Zahra was anything but empowered and rejected the photo altogether. If you'd like to see it for yourself, it's on our website, allthebestradio.com. But I'll leave it to Belinda Mason, the photographer, to describe it for you.
The image of Zahra, because it's holographic in nature, is repeated and flipped and turned around so that she's spider-like in some aspects of it and she's circular in others. And there's actually only one image where you can see her just sitting beside the pole, and she sort of looks a bit like a Barbie doll. She's bare-breasted in the image, and the reason why she's flipped and twisted and turned was because there was this beautiful girl standing in front of me, and it was very hard to just focus on her face and not look at these absolutely perfect breasts. So I wanted the viewer to have the same emotion and feeling as I did when I saw her, when she had this pink and black latex outfit on with huge stilettos standing in front of me. I wanted them to feel that I just don't know where to look.
That was Belinda Mason, the photographer behind Zahra's controversial picture. And for full disclosure, I should probably tell you that Belinda is also the mother of the youngest contributor on All the Best, Liam Neeram. Liam sat down with Belinda and Zahra to give them a chance to respond to the gallery's decision.
About 12 months ago, Casula invited me to explore the topic of women in sport. And it was quite a nice surprise because I normally cover social taboos. And it was a great opportunity to step outside my comfort zone and explore a world that I'm a complete outsider to. As a child and even now as an adult, I don't play sport. When I started to think about who to photograph for the piece, Zahra Stardust came to mind.
Belinda and I had put so much thought into the concept. We decided to make the image topless because we didn't want to perpetuate a hierarchy of different kinds of pole dancers and who was legitimate or not depending on what they wore. I guess I was pretty devastated when I heard that they weren't going to include the image, and especially when I read Casula's comments that they found that the image would not be seen as empowering, or there was limited room in the art gallery, or there may be school children at the exhibition, or the image wasn't compelling, and the reasons they gave just seemed so arbitrary and so ridiculous and so not justified that it seemed to me just the tip of the iceberg of systemic stigma that people as pole dancers face in our daily lives. What I found really incongruous or outrageous was that Casula said that some people might interpret the image as disempowering because we'd specifically taken so many steps that the image just could not be misread. For me, one of the most powerful things about the photograph is that I've written all of these words behind my image in hot pink lipstick, and actually the words are things like solidarity, friendship, mentoring, sexuality, creativity, diversity, family, and these are all things in which I've found in pole dancing. And for me, they lessen its ability to be misread. I was just so excited to see this series showcased because it creates solidarity among sportswomen who are across different disciplines, across different generations, across different cultures. And so I was so proud to be part of an exhibition that was inclusive, and the way that Casula has treated this series has been very divisive of women.
That was Zahra Stardust speaking alongside Belinda Mason, and the piece was produced by Liam Neeram. And if you'd like to see the photos of Zahra that were excluded from the on-site exhibition, you can go to our website, allthebestradio.com. We've also got a link to more information about the exhibition. If you're based in Sydney, there's a whole lot more compelling artwork on view at the event that hasn't been banned, including more of Belinda's photos, on display from the 9th of February until late March. That's it for us this week. It's so good to be back with you in 2013. We also wanted to say a huge thank you to our outgoing executive producer and the visionary founder of the show, Eliza Salos. All the Best was her idea, right down to our name. Thank you. We'll be be back with you next week with more stories beyond the comfort zone. In the meantime, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out our website for our back catalogue of stories, allthebestradio.com. All the Best is produced at FBI Radio Sydney in association with SYN in Melbourne. Our show is played across Australia on the Community Radio Network and is made possible by the Community Broadcasting Foundation. Today's show was produced by Linda DeLacy, Abigail C. and Liam Neeram. Our production manager is Carly-Ann Keneally. I'm the features executive producer of the program, and our executive producer is Giordano Caputo. This is All the Best. See you next week.